Alright, this is a quick video on how to set the schedule for your Nest. You're on Nest setting. If it's not active, you can push it and it will activate. Pops up this menu and you want to go to Settings. Select Settings and you'll have a bunch of options including Schedule, History, Home and Away, Eco, Safety Temps, Fan Schedule, and Nest Sense and some other stuff. You can mess with them if you want. I wouldn't mess with the fan schedule just because having the fan kick on without the AC probably not going to work too well. Alright, so click on schedule. It brings up this week-long scheduling point. You can see these little temperature items here, and as you turn the wheel, the schedule adjusts as well. You can see the division between days here. So this is evening or night. This is 0 o'clock, essentially midnight, and then going out from there. So you start with your Monday schedule, which is just right here, and it goes all the way through the week. So you can set temperature variations throughout the week that will repeat each week. And then when you're done, just go to the end or the beginning and depress the done button and it will pull you out of there. So again, you click on your activation button, go to settings, and I'll show an example of how to do the setting, the schedule. Select schedule, and I'm going to go back to Monday. So what you do, if you want to adjust a current setting, you see how it highlights as I go over it? I can click on it and it says change or remove. And so if you don't like it there, if say the Nest is activating by habit and has a bunch of temps that you're not interested in, you can remove those simply by clicking the remove button, and it takes that away. Same token, if you wanted to add, you would adjust to whatever time it is you're looking for. I'm looking for something, and the time, specific time is here. That measure up there is just a gauge this specific time. Right around 3:30, I want it to change to 73, so I add a new. And then what it's going to do now is it's going to let me adjust time this way and adjust temperature this way. So you'll note as I turn this, it moves that temperature button. You can see the time change here, moving earlier or later. When I'm good with the time, I click it, and now it'll let me adjust temperature up and down. So turning right increases the temperature, turning left decreases it. Right increases, left decreases. A little sensitive, kind of annoying sometimes, you gotta be careful, but once you got it set on a week, it's good to go. So then you click the button again, and the line turns blue, and you're good to go. So say at 4 p.m. when the fam gets home, 3:45, I want it to start pre-cooling, say a new temperature, and I want it to drop. I want the specific time to be 3:45, and I want the temperature to drop to 71 or whatever it is. I'm going to click that in there, it sets it and goes. So I would take each day and set each day to the pattern that I'd like. I can't remember what you were saying you did, but I'm going to remove this one because it was just an example. But you can take each day and, like if the family's gone or you're gone typically between 10 and 2, then you can set a specific temp to go up at a certain time, which essentially decreases your energy use, and then at a certain time it'll start kicking back on. I like to keep the deviations, jumping from like 78 down to 71 kind of puts a little strain on the system, I think, so keeping the deviations within the range that going to work for you, like your body temp and everything else, makes sense. So when you're done, I didn't show you that part, but when you're done, you would go to the very end or beginning of this schedule, click done, and then it pops you right back out.